to do it. Because I got the phone on the charger right now, so it's the night before the big trip, everybody. Steve and I are leaving around early afternoon tomorrow after he gets out of work. So just wanted to get on here and chat with you guys and see how everybody's doing. Want to do a little stream before I go on my trip. I know it's kind of late, but I figured I'd do that. I'll wait for some people to get up in here. I'll probably play something, or I'll see what's going on. What's up, Nicholas? Nicholas is first. What's good, bro? How you doing? And then there were three. And then there were three. I was like sitting in here singing and everything, crazy. Hey, Nick. There's another Nick. There's a Nicholas and a Nick. Now I got 5 people in here. We got 5. I'll wait for a little more. I'm good, Nick. I'm good, Nick. I'm going on a big trip tomorrow. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be pretty crazy. It's gonna be crazy fun. I mean, not like crazy. I just mean like crazy fun. You know, just that kind of thing. Everyone's doing well. I'll probably do some gaming. So actually, in this stream, I want to talk about some crazy shit. I want to talk about some crazy shit that's going on. So there's quite a lot that I also wanted to cover. Well, there's actually a couple things I actually wanted to cover. There's actually a few things. Yeah. So I guess, oh yeah, I got my hair cut not too long ago. Well, actually, I got it yesterday. That's good, man. I'm just reading some stuff here. So, I don't know, did anyone hear about this crazy shit that's going on? All this crazy shit that's going on with the fucking Young Turds. Apparently, Cenk, Uygur, and Kasparian turned on each other recently. What's up, Joey? How you doing? So apparently they turned on each other. I guess because there was this like this film that that was made in Poland that detailed like American life, and Anna Kasparian threw a big fit and she threw a big fit and a meltdown over it, and I guess she got all, and Cenk Uygur was defending the artwork of it, and then she was not defending it, and I actually wanted to respond to that because I don't want to do it as in like a live stream because it's just crazy. Because I actually wanted to do that, and I actually think that I might even just make this that. I might even just want to make that call this the Cenk and Anna turn on each other stream. Because I think that's actually would be a good fit for this, because it's so pathetic, guys. It's so fucking pathetic. I might even just call it that, actually. Actually, hang on a second. I actually just renamed it. I now renamed it. It's now that because yes, guys, it's literally that. But it's literally that pathetic. Including at home and abroad. Talking about some stuff at home and abroad, including recently and how funny that is. You know, funny yet pathetic it is. Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh, this is good shit. I'm telling you. No, it's just too fucking funny. So, so I can't even believe I'm actually gonna be responding to this because it's literally that. It's literally that pathetic. The LARPers pretend to be Americans for the 4th of July. I'm gonna link that in the. I'm gonna link that in the. I'm gonna link that in the chat just because of how fucking stupid it is. It's so dumb, yo.
Polish live-action role players, or LARPers, has held a not-so-flattering mirror up to America by role-playing Ohioans at a 4th of July celebration. Now, this first went viral, by the way, back in May when the 4th of July LARP crew's photos were spread on Twitter. But now we have more insight thanks to an interview with the group's leader. And Vice spoke to the group's leader, and his thoughts are super interesting. First, what kind of research did they do to engage in this live action role playing?
Yeah, I'd love to know, Anna. I'd love to know what fucking research you tend to do on a daily basis. I'd love to know, like what research do you have based on every single thing that you talk about? Because I would love to know. Because I would love to know, because it's not like Anna Kasparian or Cenk Uygur base anything that they talk about based on any kind of research whatsoever. But okay, Anna, please enlighten us.
Of Americans in Ohio. Well, Bartosz Bruschi, and yes, that is his name, unwinds by heading to a trailer park outside Warsaw, where he directs a group of around 60 Polish people who pretend to be ordinary Americans, people from Ohio to be exact. Bruschi and his fellow LARP enthusiasts turn a peaceful holiday resort in a Polish forest into an American trailer park with dozens of participants who stay in character with their assigned family, living at their assigned trailer home for 28 hours at a time. Let me just pause for a second and say, who has 28 hours to spare to like role play people from another country? Like,
it's funny because don't you do that all the time, Anna? And by the way, didn't you do that when you were literally making lies and smears about Aaron Mate's coverage on Syria, bitching and moaning about Bashar al-Assad and all that other stupid shit? Because that's funny, because that's what you did, Anna. You did that. And you and Cenk Uygur were on that and bitching and moaning and pushing establishment talking points on Russia and Ukraine and Syria and all that. That's what you're doing. So I'm sure you have 28 hours to do that shit, you fucking goddamn liar.
No, it's more amazing than that. They write scripts. They had 700 pages of scripts.
Yeah, because they're fucking movie makers, you fucking dumb idiot.
They get together and they choreograph this. It is amazing what they do. And I like that it was like 28 hours. So random. Anyway, and they say where it came from. They were watching Stranger Things and X-Files, and they wanted to kind of recreate Stranger Things. But then as they went into it, they were trying to find a place that looked like America and needed to be a little bit more woodsy. And then they find this place and they're like, it's not quite right for Stranger Things. But it does look like it could be a good trailer park, like in the middle of Ohio. So they turned it into a trailer park, etc. And
and
to me though, so I love this story.
I hate it.
That's super interesting. So we're apparently we'll debate that in a second.
Yeah.
But the fact that they put so much time and effort into it, I'm kind of amazed by it.
Yeah, it's awesome that they put so much time and effort into mocking Americans, and
but we deserve it.
Do we though? Do it like we're not all the same. It's a country of literally hundreds of millions of people, and yeah.
Isn't that funny? Like, doesn't Hollywood do that all the time? Because doesn't Hollywood always portray Russians as villains and Persians as villains too? Like, isn't that funny? Like, doesn't Hollywood do that all the time? So, again, what the fuck are you talking about? So, no, Anna is literally just virtue signaling because that's literally all she does. And she's just throwing this out there because, you know, she's a classic SJW and she can't take it. And isn't it funny because Anna Kasparian actually stereotyped quite a bit of Americans when Trump won in 2016, which I know we all were not very happy about. But, you know, I remember the time when Anna Kasparian actually stereotyped a lot of Americans, saying how she had no respect for people who voted for Donald Trump. She literally said that. She said that just after Trump won the election, and she proceeded to stereotype people, saying, I cannot believe, how stupid the majority of the country is. And so she was stereotyping Americans and literally in that same scenario. But it's not okay when another country does it against us. That's so funny, and it's so funny if it would be more funny if it wasn't so fucking goddamn hypocritical. Like, literally.
Referencing one group of Americans in the middle of the country and kind of making a generalization about Americans overall, and I don't like it. Like, we're fighting, like, we need solidarity internationally, right?
Yeah, and you're not doing anything to help it, Anna, with your establishment talking points like you've been doing on Syria and Russia and so forth.
Right? Like, I get it. The criticisms and the critique of our systems makes all the sense in the world. But I don't look at these pictures and think to myself, like, oh, this is great. I feel really great about this. No, I don't feel very great about it at all. Like,
I'll tell you why I liked it, Anna. Because so here, I'll read you a paragraph from the interview.
Okay, so this is where, basically Cenk Uygur is defending this Polish movie, basically stereotyping Americans in Ohio and whatnot, and Anna Kasparian doesn't like it, and they get into this big fucking argument over it.
That they did with the leader of this group, the Vice did. He said, we grew up with he explained how he read a bunch of things about America.
I know. He read that America was so great, and it turns out that America is not so great. So let's mock them by doing this, like, LARP thing of Ohioans, and, by the way, specific Ohioans in a trailer park, and make generalizations about Americans, who, by the way, huge portion of Americans have been fighting tooth and nail against the people in positions of power who have screwed us time and time again.
Your example of fighting, Anna, is screaming at the top of your lungs about what are they going to do for their kids? What are they going to do when they have to go to work? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? That's what you were doing. That's what you were doing, fucking doing that on your fucking show the other day, sweetheart. Get the fuck out of here.
But,
right,
okay,
you're not fooling anyone.
Let me read the paragraph and then say why I like it.
Okay.
He said, we grew up with a vision of the States as if it's the land of milk and honey. Then when you grow up and information is shared more, it turns out that it's not so nice in the States. We came up with the idea of this broken American dream, and this was the motif for the project.
Yeah, and for fun, we just mock them for 28 hours at a time.
No, but Anna...
But yeah, for fun, because it's a fucking movie. It's for entertainment, okay? Because yes, over in other countries, they tend to have an entertainment industry as well. Well, depending on which country you're talking about, but that's besides the point.
No, but look, the reason why it's important is because American media, most importantly in this case, the movies, did an amazing job of presenting a completely false version of America. So the rest of the world thinks, oh my God, America is so amazing. You guys got it made there. But what he explains later in the interview is, then when I read into it, I realized, oh my God, they don't even have health care. And sometimes they just let people die if they don't have health insurance. To people in Poland, that is so barbaric, it shocked their conscience.
Yes, because even in Poland, which is a right-wing country, and has been on the forefront of violating LGBT rights, and has one of the worst LGBT rights records in Europe, even they have universal health care. So they're like one step ahead of us in that department.
They're like, did you know that Americans, like the government will just let you die if you don't pay a ransom to private insurance? And then and now they know more about guns than our gun culture, right?
Okay, well that's one thing the Young Turks and I guess, can sort of agree on, but okay.
But he says that he did not know the scale of the massacres in America that were continual. And I think most of the world doesn't know about that. And if they knew about it, maybe it could help in some way.
I'm pretty sure we're the laughing stock of the international community, okay? Especially considering, we have a mass shooting in a school in Texas, and we do nothing about it, but Canada decides to respond to it instead and pass gun control regulations in their country. Like, I'm pretty sure internationally we're a punching bag because of our elected officials. I guess we deserve it, right? But for me, it adds insult to injury to see these images of Americans being mocked when we're all freaking suffering under this oppressive, terrible, corrupt political system.
All right, calm the fuck down, sweetheart. Okay, time to jump in. First of all, no, all it is it's literally just a movie that's just for satirical purposes. It's not meant to offend Americans or to be hostile towards Americans or anything like that. Like, no, that's not what it is. And yes, the vast majority of people do know that not all Americans are like their government, okay, and do not represent their government. Yes, just like in Russia, the same thing. That's why I stand up against Russophobia, and I stand up against innocent Russian civilians just because of Vladimir Putin's horrible regime. I stand up against that all the time. I stand up all the time for people because you should judge the governments, not the people. But this is a different story. They're not judging Americans. They're just making a satirical piece of entertainment, Anna. Get with the fucking program.
That's the part that I don't like. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know that they're mocking us.
Okay, let's look at the pictures that they posted themselves.
Okay.
So check out their Facebook page.
Oh my God, Anna Kasparian's fucking attitude. I cannot take her fucking holier than thou attitude about how she's great and how, she's so great and how she's so great and everything else. Oh, wait a minute, guys. Didn't she wait a minute, that's right. Because didn't she say that to us before? Didn't she say that to us before? But yeah, no, I cannot stand her holier than thou way of doing things, because it's so ridiculous. Like, okay, let's roll the clip. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's talk about it. It's so ridiculous. Okay, but yes, we all know Anna Kasparian's better than us.
That I'm better than you? I guess I'm going a little further than you are. Yeah, I'm fucking better than you.
Much better than us.
Okay? Much better than you.
And about how we're garbage.
You are garbage.
We're garbage.
You're garbage.
Yeah, that's what Anna Kasparian thinks of anybody that thinks differently than her. She's probably thinking that about Cenk right now.
That's where they posted these images, and I just don't like it. I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, too fucking bad, Anna. It exists. Get over it, sweetheart.
Okay, but tell me it isn't true.
Okay, and you know what? I don't like it. Well, guess what? I don't like the Young Turks, and I can't even stand listening to them to speak for longer than fucking 10 seconds, okay? So I can't stand you, but you exist.
Okay.
That is not true.
That looks better than real life. And in fact, they said they got critique from actual Americans and said, no, you guys look healthier, slimmer. It's way cleaner than it would normally be. There'd be a lot more garbage, etc. But Anna, is this not happening in the country? It definitely is.
It's so funny, and what do I think of it? I think it's funny, and I'm sure it's entertaining for its own reason. I'm sure they made it for their own reason, but you know what? Hey, it's just there. It exists, and you know what? I'm not going to deny any of it because it's probably true. There is a lot of stereotypes of Americans that is actually true. You know, like not knowing what goes on beyond the borders of America and so forth. So yeah, there are some things that are just genuinely true. And again, that's not speaking for all Americans, but you know what? Hey, that's just the way it is. I mean, you know, what the fuck?
But
what's up,
no,
Damien?
I honestly think you have a skewed version of what the rest of the world sees. The rest of the world does not see the disaster of America. So now it's a little bit more obvious because of Trump and all the shootings, and even the rest of the world can see that. Oh, look, they hired Bozo the Clown to be their leader. Jesus, what is wrong with America?
Well, yeah, and we fucking voted him out, okay? So that kind of broke the stereotype that us as Americans no longer fucking could take him. We recognized our mistake, and we went out there and we voted the motherfucker out. Not saying there's really much of an improvement because with Biden, it's status quo as usual, but hey, you know. And yes, Damien, very good point. It's true. It's yeah, that's exactly right. And it's just he's literally just like that one person, and he'll occasionally say something that's occasionally correct. You know what I mean? Like once in a blue moon, he'll be like the voice of reason on that side of the council table. Can't stand him either, and I especially cannot stand Anna Kasparian's fucking garbage disposal of a mouth.
But even before Bush, no way. The entire world was like, oh my God, except for the people that we were every once in a while bombing or doing coups against. But even half of them we would trick with our propaganda. Thought America was amazing.
What's up, man?
And then Iraq, we lose a little bit of steam, but not that much.
No, what are you talking? What are you basing this off of, Jake? Okay, first time I traveled out of the country was in 2007.
That was hilarious. And there it is. Anna Kasparian threw a temper tantrum because Cenk Uygur had a different opinion than her. Yes, that's what was here right there. She literally threw a fit at her own host, who's just as bad as her, by the way. But Anna Kasparian is even worse than Cenk in this scenario because Cenk Uygur at least had enough fucking balls and enough of a thick skin to actually say, hey, you know what? This is just a fucking movie. Let's get over it and let's not make a big goddamn deal about it. Okay, it's like if we're gonna get offended by a fucking movie that is made in a different country than us, then man, you know, it's kind of like striking that ego, you know? It's literally like doing that because it's like, oh my god, they're talking about us or like whatever. It's like, how many movies in Australia do you think probably make movies about New Zealanders? And how many, and by the way, Damien, the New Zealander, the Sky told us in the comments too. I mean, I'm sure there are many Australian movies that have made things about New Zealanders, you know, Kiwis and things like that. You know, I'm sure there's all sorts of different things. New Zealand movies probably do that to Australians, or who knows? You know, it's like Papua New Guinea is north of Australia, okay? Australia probably makes stereotypical movies about Papua New Guineans and the Guineans and their and the tribes and so forth, okay? It's satire, it's comedy, it's supposed to break lines and cross boundaries. It's supposed to offend you, Anna, but no, she can't take anything because she's a fucking snowflake and a hardcore SJW in her bones.
Okay, literally went to almost every European country during that trip. I was gone for a month, right? Hostility toward Americans was palpable, okay? Everyone hated us. Everyone hated our government. Everyone thought we were a laughingstock. It was just abundantly clear.
Well, yeah, okay, that was true because Bush is a piece of shit, okay? And the same thing under Trump, okay? We were the laughingstock of the world. Everybody hated us and hated our government. But I'll tell you right now, I have never one time ever experienced hostility towards Americans. Not once. Not one fucking time. Okay? Not once before. I've met people from all over the world, okay? I've met tourists in Aruba when I've gone to the Caribbean and in Aruba and other parts of the Caribbean. I've met tourists from different countries. Not once have they ever hated me for being an American or anything like that, okay? Anna, come on, put your fucking big girl pants on and cut the bullshit.
I think you're actually living in a bubble, because in America, we're not encouraged to learn about other countries.
It's so funny, Anna. You're the one who's saying that that Cenk's living in a bubble, when he actually has enough of a backbone to say, you know what, this is just a fucking movie, like, let's get over it. And to Cenk's credit, who I do not like and cannot stand politically and personally, because, you know, he's Cenk Uygur, Young Turks, can't stand him and the way he covers things and everything else. And then now here's Anna going like, we're not taught to learn about other countries. Hey, Anna, you want to learn about other countries? You know what you should do? How about not spew establishment talking points and CIA talking points on Syria and Russia, which you do on a daily basis, and then you smear Jimmy Dore in the gray zone over it. Okay? So you don't know anything about other countries either, you fucking hypocrite.
But other countries know about us, they learn about us, they know everything that's going on in America. So I get it. America, especially right now, has devolved. It sucks, doesn't take care of its citizens. People are drowning in medical debt. People are dying in mass shootings. It is a disaster.
Oh,
I
blah,
will
blah,
grant you
blah,
that.
blah, blah.
Okay? I'm just not interested in their cutesy little project where they're like role-playing Americans who are suffering in this country.
Oh my God, blah, 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 blah. Yes, America's got all these problems. Yes, 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 blah, 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 blah. Okay? But you know what? Like I said, okay, like about Russia, you know, look at all the Russian civilians that are suffering and whatnot. Okay? You don't think that there's all sorts of movies in the U.S. and in the Western world that's stereotyping Russians and Ukrainians are suffering? What about that movie, The Interview, okay? Do you know how many people in North Korea are suffering? North Korea is literally like Nazi Germany, okay? It's easily the most repressive, brutal, authoritarian government on planet Earth, okay? There's all sorts of movies that are made to stereotype Kim Jong-un and his regime, okay? So again, you know, just because, the people here are suffering or whatever, it's like, yeah, it sucks, okay? But that doesn't mean that those countries, including ours, are immune from being, like, stereotyped in movies and entertainment and so forth. That's just the way it is, Anna. That's the way it is in the entertainment industry at home and abroad. Get the fuck used to it.
If you look, I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, if you said to people,
let me do it then, okay?
Let me do it, because I know everything. I'm Anna Kasparian. I know everything. I know everything.
Than you are. Yeah, I'm fucking better than you.
She's better than us, guys.
Saying that I'm better than you? I guess I'm going a little further than you are. Yeah, I'm fucking better than you.
This is literally what it all comes down to. And then now she's disagreeing with Cenk Uygur now, and that's exactly right. And Andy, that's exactly right too. When they can't smear Jimmy Dore or the Gray Zone, they have to go after each other because now she thinks that Cenk Uygur is in the wrong.
Garbage.
garbage.
That's what she thinks, and that's what she said.
Community of Polish people and see how they like it. Would they take kindly to that? I would guess no.
Well, it's funny because I've seen a lot of different pieces where they've stereotyped homophobes in Poland and so forth, because there are tons of anti-LGBT laws in Poland that have been stereotyped in many pro-LGBT nations throughout the world. Okay, so trust me, Anna, there's plenty of that. It exists if you do your research. Does Anna Kasparian do her research? I don't think so. Yeah, exactly, Aussie Freak 87. That's 100% right, bro. It's like, come on, grow the fuck up.
I would guess no. I could be wrong, though.
I don't think.
Oh, you are very wrong, but she can never admit that she's wrong. That's the fucking problem. Anna Kasparian can never admit that she's wrong. Just like when the Gray Zone and Jimmy Dore and Max Blumenthal and Aaron Mate were schooling Anna Kasparian to her face about how she was wrong on Syria and she was wrong on everything. She was wrong on all of her policy positions on Syria, and especially about Syria. That was like her sorest point. That was like the sorest thing that there is. That's like her sorest moment.
They're trying to hurt us, Anna. I think they're trying to highlight the things that are wrong in America.
Yeah.
I cannot believe I'm actually rooting for Cenk in this scenario. And even people in the comments, if you go to this video, and I have a link in the description, refresh the page and go there. But Yeah, there's actually people that are even fans of the Young Turks that are saying, sorry, Cenk is right on this one, Anna's being a complete fucking idiot.
And
we know.
so that they could maybe.
Yeah, we know. Oh, God, I can't stand her. Her attitude is so disgusting.
On the off chance that we'll see it, and maybe we'll want to fix it.
We live it, we see it, and obviously we want to fix
But
it.
you know what?
But more importantly, this is
not at
their
all
hobby.
obvious.
This is like a fun hobby that they're doing. Do you not understand?
Yeah, not only is it their hobby, it's also their job because they're filmmakers, writers, scriptwriters, storyboard artists, layout artists, character sketch and prop artists, animatics, animation directors, or, just artistic directors, whatever the fuck it is that they do. That's what they do. That's not just their hobby, that's also their J-O-B, their job.
My point?
I understand.
You don't have a point.
But
If we were to do it with any other country, they would rain terror on us. You know that.
you know why?
It's funny because you do that about Syria and about Russia.
Because we're the bullies. And we're the ones that are strong, unfortunately. And we go and invade countries and bully people, etc.,
Yeah.
right? And so if you said to people across the world, oh, poor America, don't make fun of them. Those guys are obviously suffering. That is not the impression people have. They think that we're the a-hole bullies that are super strong and living in a land of milk and honey, and we go around and smash their stuff every once in a while. They don't think we're poor. They don't think we're suffering. They think that we're the bad guys.
This whole project is to point to the fact that we're poor.
No, but that's why this is an interesting story, because it's for the first time somebody going, oh, look at these poor Americans. Every other time it's, oh, look at these, oppressive, but...
And it's very true that, yeah, if it was somewhere place else, she wouldn't care. But she's done that about Syria multiple times. And she complains about Bashar al-Assad being a dictator when he is significantly more legitimately elected. And then they're also stereotyping about China and about Russia, and then playing the whole Uygur Muslim card, which I think is overblown and is a fucking hoax. That's also what they do as well, because they're literally American propagandists, especially Anna Kasparian. She should literally go work. She should literally give up her progressive journalism task force, because drop progressive from your fucking title. You're not a progressive. You belong on CNN or MSNBC, bitch.
Strong, rich Americans that are oppressing everyone else.
It's funny. I'm surprised that Cenk hasn't said, of course, yet.
And I got news for the rest of the world. And I think Anna says you already know it. Maybe you do. But
nah, I got news, Cenk. The host next to you doesn't know jack fucking shit about anything.
for the rest of you that don't know it,
Yeah, she probably would be.
no, we're suffering here. They let us die for profits in almost every industry. They squeeze all the wages out of us and give it to the rich. So when you see those spectacular Hollywood movies, that isn't our lives. That's the lives of the elites in America. The overwhelming majority are suffering greatly. Those LARPers, unfortunately, are a much more accurate depiction of America than any movie you've seen. Thanks for watching the Young Turks. We really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube membership.
Oh my god, that was so pathetic. But no, that was so hilarious just to see. Oh my god. Just to see them turn on each other like that is just so funny. So yeah, no matter what you think about Cenk Uygur, he was right. He was right in that scenario. Oh my god, that was just too funny. Yeah, that's what we're going to call this one. We're going to call this one the Cenk Uygur and Anna Kasparian turn on each other stream. Because that's literally just what happened. Because it is just too funny. Yeah, no, this is what happens. This is what happens with fake progressives like this. Because even when Jimmy Dore and Aaron Mate have had their disagreements, like about Democracy Now!, for example, they weren't tearing at each other, or even when, say if, anybody, because it all just comes down to who has the upper hand. And I'll tell you right now, Cenk has the upper hand. No, the whole thing was just, No, the whole thing, dude, was just absolutely pathetic. It, like, literally, the whole thing was just, it was just so pathetic. But it was hilarious to see, because it's always funny to see a bunch of disingenuous people take the fucking piss out of each other. It's always funny, and it's always a good time to see them do that with one another, because they're that pathetic, and they deserve it. And legend has it, imagine if Cenk Uygur dropped their asses, and then he left, or he started his own shit again, or he did something. I don't know. That would be pretty funny, let me tell you. But holy shit. What's up, Elbury? How you doing? I was responding to a video about, I was responding to a little video here, and I'm doing good, Bosco Fox. Nice to see you, too. Nice to see everybody here. I want to get right down to the business here, because that was just too funny. To see them turn on each other like that just literally just made my day. I saw this some time ago, probably I think it was like earlier this week, but I wanted to I definitely wanted to go and talk about it because it was just really interesting. But yeah. But yeah. Oh no, she's definitely the whole circus. That's for damn sure. But yeah, that's kind of really all I just wanted to cover for right now, because I got that big trip tomorrow, and I'll be returning with more videos the week after the week of the 24th and 5th and subsequent to that date. So probably gonna be off for a little bit, guys, because I'm gonna be on vacation having some fun. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. So probably gonna go to sleep around 11:30 because I gotta bring Steven to work. He's got work, and then we're gonna hit the road by 11. Probably by when he gets out of work at like 1. So we're probably gonna hit the road probably by like 2:30 at the latest. Probably by 2:30 at the latest. We're going out to visit family. We're going to visit his family out in the country. Out in Indiana, so we're gonna be doing that. So, figured this would be a good time to do a little stream before. So I'm gonna make it a little shorter tonight, but I'll definitely be doing more. I'll definitely be doing more streams. Yeah, her ego is just fucking annoying. Yeah, I mean, the situation's bad when even fucking Cenk Uygur has the upper hand. Because when he's talking about this stuff, it's bad. When he has the upper hand, then there's a fucking problem. But yeah, that's all they do. And now they're screeching at each other now. I cannot wait to see them turn on each other, or see Jimmy Dore talk about this, because if he does, that's gonna be hilarious. That's gonna be funny as all hell. Because I love Jimmy Dore for life. And then apparently Mexico's president Andrés Manuel López Obrador, who boycotted Biden over precluding the countries from the Summit of Americas, Cuba, Venezuela, and Nicaragua, he apparently gave Biden an earful about how to lower gas prices. So yeah. This is definitely interesting. She reminds me of Diane Simmons from Family Guy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you there. Yeah, that's definitely who she sounds like. She is... Yeah, Anna Kasparian's a fucking piece of work. Jimmy Dore's hilarious. Jimmy Dore for life, guys. It's just crazy how these fucking people are. Yeah, Diane Simmons did. Yeah, on that haunted house episode of Family Guy. Yeah, that's what happened there. Might be a way too long. See, get everything all set for tomorrow. I will be returning I'll be back soon. So hope everyone's doing well out there. You know, hope everything's well for everybody. It's always fun to do these little streams, and I thought this would be fun to interact with my fans in the chat while I respond to this. I don't know, I just like doing streams better. I think I'm more of a streamer. Well, yeah, I mean, that's a given. I mean, if the bullshit needs to be called out, then yeah, definitely call that shit out because if it you know deserves to be called out, I mean, we're definitely gonna call it out. They're so pathetic. The Young Turks are just fucking pathetic. Let's see what this whole, I'm curious as to what this Jimmy Dore video is about. I'll have to go back and watch this. Because I watch Jimmy Dore all the time. But I wasn't able to see this yet because I've been out and about and doing all this other shit. But yeah, now Mexico's president is telling Biden how to lower gas prices. That's literally what's happening. Literally. So now Mexico's president is saying that, you know, people who live on the border are now going to Mexico because Mexico has even cheaper gas prices than the US does at this present time. That's literally how it's going right now. Nah, Mexico's president sounds President Andre in Mexico sounds like he's a fucking Chad. I love the guy. Andre Manuel sounds absolutely. He sounds like a really good and true statesman. He knows his shit. He knows what he's talking about. He knows exactly what he's talking about.
Having us, I hope you don't get in trouble for having a Russia state-affiliated media figure here.
They're probably going to have to slap that on the.
Oh my god!
On this video, Russia state-affiliated media.
Oh my god, Russian state affiliation. Well, they'll probably say the same thing about me. It's like the more coverage that my videos get, I guarantee you they're going to say the same shit about me because they've pulled that on me too. Like they've done that with me too when I called out the fucking establishment talking points on Russia and Ukraine and on Syria. They've said the same thing about me too. So, I mean, that's what they do. That's what the establishment and fake progressives do. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Joey. You're going to be 22 soon. Yeah, and in a couple months, August 24th, I'm going to be 26. Can you believe it, guys? Can you believe it? How close I'm getting to that age? I'm getting to 26. I'm already getting old. Yeah, I definitely needed this haircut that I got. Like, oh my god. Oh yeah, fanboys are so ridiculous and so pathetic. You know, you're gonna get the ones that are gonna bitch and moan like from like Sam Cedar or the Young Turks or whatever, like when you praise Jimmy Dore, when you praise the Gray Zone, like, you know, channels that I actually like and support because, you know, they're actual establishment and against these others that are actually like doing the bidding for the establishment and for the military industrial complex by parroting CIA talking points on Syria and whatnot. Oh yeah, of course, because that's a given. Because I'm sure she's got a big fucking cult following herself. It's fucking bullshit, dude. These people are so pathetic. Oh yeah, Sam Cedar. Oh my god, that guy, I have so little respect for him. I can't fucking stand him. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with Destiny, the YouTuber named Destiny. Oh my god, that whole thing about Kyle Rittenhouse, that was so pathetic. I cannot believe it. That was so pathetic. Like,
now is going out and monetizing it. It's gross. And you and I can disagree on that, but nothing I'm saying is factually incorrect whatsoever.
Yeah, everything you say virtually, Sam Sear, is factually incorrect because you're a fucking man-child. Because Sam Sear is also the same guy that called Aaron Mate a dum-dum over his criticism of democracy now. It's just like, these are the kinds of people we're dealing with here.
It's not just...
Stephen.
It's not just... Hold on, Sam, this is such a...
You pretended, you came up with a hypothetical accusing me if it was a different race that I would be so ecstatic about it, I would be guzzling their buckets of cum.
If I said that George Floyd died after being arrested for trying to buy something with counterfeit money with fentanyl in his system.
Oh my god, that's so fucking ridiculous, you know? Dude, like, that's so ridiculous. Like, and yeah, I'm gonna also link this in the description as well because this was also pathetic. And yeah, by the way, subscribe to Destiny. I definitely recommend subscribing to Destiny. He's a pretty good YouTuber as well. I definitely recommend check out his channel. He knows what he's talking about. You know, he's like a moderate lefty. He's like a moderate lefty YouTuber. You know, he's a good dude, and I actually like him. I've been a fan of his for quite a long time. But I'm gonna stream until 11:30, so I'm gonna be doing that. Does anyone else have anything else they'd like to ask me? So I've had a few things. So this will be like a good, you know, about an hour or so stream, you know. Got some people in here. We've got several people in here earlier. That was pretty cool. We got to stop by and got to see some fun stuff. What's up, Cheesecake Bunny? Yeah, I'm streaming for about until 11:30, bro. Then after tomorrow, I got a long road ahead of me, and pun unintended. And it's actually literal, because it's going to be a big trip for me tomorrow. Well, yeah, of course, man. A lot of points with like with me or like with someone else. I mean, even if you and I have disagreements, Joey, I mean, I would always respect you, dude, because you're a very well respected fan and friend in here. You're a class A homie up in here, bro. You're always welcome. You're always welcome in here, my dude. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah, definitely check out Destiny. Definitely check out that. Yeah, that whole thing with Sam, that was so ridiculous. I cannot believe it. I remember he even did a debate with he talked with Tulsi Gabbard too. Yeah, he's a good dude. I like him. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's like a lifelong tip and a lifetime tip. Yeah, have disagreements, but don't be like Dustin Nunn, screaming and ranting and raving at the top of your lungs like a fucking idiot. Because, yeah, he's that pathetic. And he's a pathetic fucker at that. Such an idiot. You're exactly right, dude. Yeah, it's all good. It's always... You can always have chats and talks and conversations and... It's all about being, it's all about being mature human beings. You know, gotta be, you know, mature human beings. And amongst friends as well, because I consider everybody in here, you know, fans and friends and homies and so forth. Because I think he's even subscribed to David Pakman as far as I'm concerned. Oh, look at that. John Bolton casually admitted to planning coups. Oh, that's not a surprise. It's like, well, that's basically what he's been fucking doing since the beginning of time, so it's funny. It's like, okay, John Bolton, thank you for telling us the truth. Thanks for telling us the truth. And thank you for telling us what we've already known from the beginning, that you are a fucking disgusting, horrible, horrible human being and a war criminal. We already know. We already know what kind of person you are. A fucking foaming at the mouth, bloodthirsty, disgusting, wretched fucking war criminal and a goddamn fucking clown and a subhuman who literally has the blood of innocent civilians on his hands. That's what he is. This none is a joke. I don't know. I'm not really the biggest fan of David Pakman, if I'll be honest. I don't know. He was kind of doing the whole harping on and on about the Russiagate thing. So, yeah, no. I mean, I don't care, really. I'm kind of just mixed on him. Some things I agree with him on. Like, some things I agree with him on, and then other things I'm kind of just like, I don't know. Some things, you know, there's just some things about him that just, I don't know, I don't agree with. Some things I don't agree with him on, but then there's some things I do, some things I don't. It's like, I don't care. It's whatever. He's just there. He exists. It's whatever. He has a channel. He exists. He doesn't really faze me one way or the other. I kind of just have mixed feelings, and I just accept the fact that he's there. It's whatever. It'd be cool to see. But it was definitely nice to do this stream, and it was great to see everybody here tonight. It was great to stop by. I'm glad I got to see all of you and got to stop by. So I did that, and I'm very glad. So thank you to everybody who came by. I'm gonna be ending the stream now because it's 11:30 and I want to go to bed because I've got the big trip tomorrow. So I will be returning to YouTube when I get back from my trip. Thank you to everybody who stopped by. Have a good and safe one. Be safe, be well. See you all again for more streams, videos, and all that other stuff coming up after I get back from my trip. Be safe, be well, and I'll still be here. I'll still be checking comments. Comment, subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell notification so you always get the notifications for my streams, for my videos, and all that other stuff. So yeah. So I'll see you all when I get back. So it'll be after the 24th. So have a good one, everybody. Be safe, be well. See y'all again real soon. See y'all again next time. Bye for now. Take care. Peace out, and have a good night. And I'll see y'all again soon. See you later.